A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, he understands the importance of this game, the #1 team on the road facing a top 10 opponent. But he said they can't get caught up in the numbers. They have got to worry about performing well and making sure they are locked in, handling the noise and the crazy environment on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Oh, what a cut! Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mensah. Unloads to the wideout.
Pick that ball!
And wings it incomplete.
Let's go, baby!
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Might be changing the route. Here's Sayin to throw. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's loose. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he kicks it to the 33.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they've got to tackle better on the back end.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quarterback making adjustments. Say it. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I love the effort by the defense. The last play, gain of no yards. This play, they get a sack. They're playing excellent defense right now up against their own goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Fourth down, say it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fit it in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 96, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Canes want to move quickly.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Fletcher. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Mensah. Here's a heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gets the back moving. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Makes a connection. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. It's caught. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
Here's Mensah to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Throwing, say it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down, say it. Got his man on the right. There's a crease. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Mensah. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And I think think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Quarterback making checks. Here's Julian saying to throw. Stepping to the right. He's got him. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive to...
The extra point is blocked. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's Cotton. He was looking. Darian Mensa to throw. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Sayin. Oh, they're after him. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. On target. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes will try to convert on 4th down. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Mensa throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jacobs.
Just
We've
quit!
got time out in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And back to the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jacobs.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Finds his tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Here's Mensa to throw. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can...
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Snaps it in the shotgun. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Sayin to throw. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Say it. Rushes on him. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. 4th down, Sayin. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Motion from the back. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are
Bitch,
guys
you ain't gonna win doing the same shit.
Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. They make the stop. Now
Yeah, talk to when you score, bitch. You ain't scoring.
work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown!
Now time, bitch, nigga.
The short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that.
Set to kick this one away.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. He wants to change this route. Throwing, say it. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the ground, it's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Lined up in the gun on third down, say it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's West.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He might want another play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Running inside, it's Jackson. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Use all them bitches! Yes, sir!
And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range...
Let's get him out of here, coach! Get him out of here!
It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, for these types of situations, it's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Huge 3 points to make it a 2-possession game.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Not space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's got the 1st down and gets out of bounds. 22 ticks remain.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback. But sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck. But that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays. Nice job making the catch. And I still expect him to be a big part of this football game.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football, so faster guys.
Lofts one high and deep.
What?
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It'll be 3rd and long. Mensah unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
GG! Bye-bye!
1st down here for the offense. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He's going to let it go. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.